What is up, gang? Welcome back to more Always Sunny Season 15, and we started off exactly where I thought this season was going to go, covering some of the major events of the past couple years, and they did a great job doing that. I don't know if that's going to be a constant theme throughout all the episodes, because they hit on a lot of notes in just the one, and so we might just get back to some more classic, almost unrelated to current event episodes, which would be fun as well, obviously, but excited to see where they take it. And if you enjoy watching along with me for this episode, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up, helps the video out a lot. And of course, you can check out the full-length reactions on Patreon, link for that in the description below. But without further ado, let's get into episode 2.
It's an outrage. I thought this was a free country. This is censorship. Whatever happened to free speech, huh?
What the heck happened?
Lethal Weapon 5 and 6 are gone.
What do you mean they're gone?
They removed them from the library.
Oh man, this is brilliant, getting super meta here. A true travesty. I'm on Frank's side.
What works of art?
Yeah.
Would have been works of art had Mac not ruined them with his blackface.
My heart was in the right place. I feel awful about it now. You never should have done it in the first place.
Oh, I can't wait to see where this goes. I have a feeling they're just gonna revert right back to their old ways this episode.
Awful that they removed our movies. Best in this instance to just let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah. We have the path forward and the knowledge to do the right thing. Make Lethal Weapon 7.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right?
Dude, let's go. I can't believe it. Oh man, I really thought they were done doing that after 5 and 6. This is gonna be amazing. I absolutely loved the super on the nose and direct comments from him though regarding the removal of the other episodes.
Intended to be a trilogy that followed a trilogy plus a sequel. Thing is making sure that this third movie in a series of 7 can be seen by audiences of today.
Man, this setup is incredible. And 7 movies, if we actually did get that, that would be just perfect.
Hollywood has a very clear moral code on mistakes. Okay, you get one. Woody Allen, right? Roman Polanski.
Actually, those guys continue to make films for the next 40 years.
Bill Cosby.
He made about 50 mistakes.
Yeah, not a very clear line, it seems. I can't wait to see where they go with the dialogue this episode.
As long as I get to bang the broad.
I think we might want to avoid that as well.
Look, a hand job or I'm not paying for this.
Well, they gotta get the funding, dude. I love that Frank always just has the one same objective every time.
Can we just talk about the elephant in the room? I will not be playing Murtaugh in Lethal Weapon 7.
Okay.
I will be magnanimously taking a step back.
Right.
Why is it like uncomfortably silent right here?
I'm waiting for you guys to praise me. I'm doing something anti-racist.
You don't get praised for telling people you're not racist.
Then why am I doing it?
Oh no, his true feelings and motivations come out. All for just social acceptance. I still have a sneaking feeling he might do it.
G'day, former partner.
Oh, ridiculous, dude. I love the possibility of getting to see the multiple takes, though.
I made my way over to Moore Park.
What is she doing? That accent is terrible.
Why is she explaining so much? People had no idea where the characters were in the first two.
I mean, that's the best part of it, is you have no idea what's happening.
Frank went under the bridge to get a prostitute for a sex scene. He talked the pimp into playing Murtaugh. Some guy named Pepperjack or something like that.
Pepperjack?
Yeah, you know this guy? Yeah.
Oh, there's some history with Dennis there. What the heck? I love the name, though, Pepperjack.
Happy birthday, little baby hole. Run along and play, little.
They really upped the budget for this production.
It's my phone. It's been in my pocket the whole time.
Go ahead, answer.
Yeah. How you going?
Sorry to interrupt. I hope you're having as much fun as I am.
His look, dude, what in the world? I love that we still got the Shark Tank theme, though.
This ain't working for me. It's not working for me.
D is terrible.
It's my thing. I say big bang. I ain't even banging this chick.
Maybe you could say, I'm sick of getting jerked around. I'm ready to explode.
That was pretty quick for thinking on his feet. Or pretty good, I mean, for thinking on his feet. Doesn't have the same oomph as the other Lethal Weapons, that's for sure.
Could make this more of an art house film. I'm open
She's a
to it.
prostitute.
So, how'd I do?
You're gonna give some notes?
Yes.
What's this now? I hope you're not hating on Pepper Jack's flow.
No, I'm not. Headphones work.
Dennis and Charlie are out of there, man. Don't want anything to do with it. Gonna get real awkward.
Could do it a little bit more.
Pepper Jack.
Yeah, a little bit more Pepper Jack.
Okay then.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think that's what he really wanted to say right there.
I just don't think we should be silencing black voices.
There's a larger issue at play. All the people of color that we know are people of the bridges and the streets. It says a lot more about us than it does about them.
Those are definitely the people they fit in with the most. The only ones that don't see them for as crazy as they really are.
I think I know how to kill two birds with one stone.
Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm hip to your hustle, bringing a woman of color to spice things up.
Wait, what, man? She talked about herself? I freaking love that Artemis is back, though. I've missed her.
You're a woman of color?
I'm Persian.
He's, ignorant.
Anyway, there's a dearth of Iranian female directors, so thank you.
To be clear, you will be the assistant director.
We'll see. No.
Immediately takes over. I mean, Artemis's visions are always fantastic. I wouldn't mind that.
I made a few changes to the script because Dee was, well, she was terrible.
Oh, I can see that.
And I'd like to shoot before she gets back.
Get the places?
Okay, guys, let's get to places. Director in the house.
Okay,
Director.
I'll give the...
Immediately displaced as the director. I don't know what else.
Partner, sorry I'm late. I got a little up jam traffic on the 504, 450.
He looks so not confident in his speaking.
All the way down to Moore Park. And then I took that down to Takaha Cucamonga. Tiki!
This is gonna be tough to cut around.
This is rough, man. I love his performance. Why the heck was he so low in the frame? I was gonna say before, I don't know what else that actress for Artemis has been doing, but she's playing her like she never left.
Pepper Jack about to cut all of y'all.
Go with it, Charlie. We can use it.
I would cut someone too. Yeah, I'm sure you do have a good pull-out game, Pepperjack. This is fun.
This is phone. Such an archaic way to say that.
I hope you're having as much.
Honey, what is the matter? I don't think your dick worked.
Might need an anal stimulant. Candy, get the butter!
She was ready, man. A true director, planning for all the contingencies.
You gonna have to pay Pepper Jack whether you bust a nut or not.
Are we still the same?
That's my Fraggle Rock thermos. He stole that from me.
What's this? Are you guys shooting without me?
Dee's here.
Man, no way they're gonna be able to make a legit movie with all this chaos.
None of this is right. I think we need to recast Murtaugh. Someone versatile. Someone with the skill, range, and talent of one of the best actors of our generation. We need Don Cheadle.
You know Don Cheadle?
I know the guy that plays him.
What, dude? I'm very interested to see what they do now.
Hey, partner. Happy you made it.
People be driving like on the 405. I am crazy on account of my wife's murder.
What? They recasted both roles. I feel like I recognize the guy on the left, but I'm not exactly sure where from.
Happy birthday, baby girl. I know I haven't always been there for you, but I want you to know I'm always with you. Right here in your heart.
Incredible job acting considering his scene partner is a doll.
Hold that thought, son. My be blowing up. Talk to me.
What are you doing in this park in my neighborhood?
Who is this?
It's Karen White.
Dee is the perfect casting for a movie, Karen.
I just don't understand how this is a villain.
One of the last socially acceptable groups to villainize are entitled white women.
It's like making me uncomfortable.
It's not fun, is it?
No,
she's
fun.
She's a...
So aggressive, Mac. I mean, I'm enjoying everything they're doing so far.
Maybe villains shouldn't be people at all.
Well, you're totally right. What if we make the villain like a big dog or something? A bunch of raccoons stacked up in a trench coat? Or a trench coat full of bees?
Charlie's brain is insanely imaginative.
All the best villains in the Bible were acts of God.
A tsunami.
Oh, but you know what? Let's call it a tidal wave. That feels less racially charged.
Trying so hard to avoid offending anybody. Trying their best, but I don't think it's gonna work in the end.
Hey, happy birthday, baby girl.
I love that they're still using the same cake with new cuts every time.
Hold all that crying, man. It says look behind you.
Oh, no! Tidal wave! Where'd that come from?
No country.
Give him the Oscar now. Nice, that line's incredible. Best written dialogue of the century.
What if Riggs and Murtaugh start to shoot out a path so that the tidal wave moves to a field that's been decimated by climate change?
That doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, they're really struggling.
Since when do you care about doing the right thing?
I've learned to listen, to not talk, to grow. Guys, I'm woke. I was on a date, and as usual,
I feel like this is always the soundtrack used with Dennis's scenes, certain Dennis scenes.
The patriarchy is really just an offshoot of privilege.
You know, you have the most beautiful eyes.
Don't you agree with what I was just saying, though?
I mean, yeah, whatever.
Oh man, he is not impressing her at all right now.
I'm less interested in politics and more interested in what makes you tick.
Oh, you're gross.
The young generation on the left seemed to be a tough nut to crack, so I turned my attention to the youth of the right.
Such a brilliant line, dude. Dennis definitely does not fit in with that demographic or any.
Talking about us banging, you conservative little minx.
Pig.
I was learning. This generation is more socially active on both sides of the aisle. I engaged.
Brilliant watching him work right now, psychologically evolving.
I'm just trying to understand what the hell you're talking about.
This is exactly what old people always do.
Old people? I'm 26. My rational thinking and my desire for an open dialogue were a dead giveaway.
This is a great sequence right here. Dennis finally being confronted with his age.
I took a new tack.
We need to use our privilege as much as we possibly can to protect people.
We need to use our privilege to protect people. How can I not see that?
Oh my gosh, just an echo chamber. The secret is just repeating everything they want to hear.
Their ridiculous echo chambers is all they want. And then we can get what we want.
Yes, Daddy!
Shout out to one of the best frames of the series. What a throwback.
You know what I say? Finger on the pulse, finger on the puss.
That phrase was so ridiculous. I loved his delivery, though, surprising even the rest of the gang.
Donovan McNabb, Tiger Woods, whatever your name is, you, and only you, have the knowledge, the authenticity to tell this story.
Oh man, thank goodness they said that line. Now I remember where I know him from. It's from the show. I feel like that's twice I haven't been able to place him, because this is his third appearance, right?
I think he was waiting for the applause.
Yeah!
We are allies.
Were they? Lethal Weapon 7 was destined to be an inferno of quasi-wokeness.
Oh, what a brilliant change right there. What the heck? Getting new levels of meta.
Thank you.
Oh man, I love that there's a whole audience here.
Telling our story without even including us at all.
I feel misunderstood.
What does he know about our experience?
Only one thing left to do.
Like Lethal Weapon 8?
Yep.
What in the world, man? Just steamrolling it.
I'll play Murtaugh.
God,
I'll play Murtaugh. I'll do it good. I'll do it good.
Oh man, an interesting end to the episode right there. I love the social commentary they included, the double meaning dialogue right there at the very end. If they went on to do it at Lethal Weapon 8, I certainly wouldn't complain. This was great though, seeing the production of one of their lethal weapons from a different perspective. And unfortunately, we didn't get to see a fully finished product, although I don't think it would have looked very good. Well, I don't know if me not being able to remember for the second time now the fake Donovan McNabb, Don Cheadle actor is a testament to how good he is as a character actor. Just disappears into his roles that I don't recognize him, but it was fun to see him brought back for this episode. And just like always, I love that the gang started off with seemingly decent intentions, trying to change and evolve a little bit, but at the very end of the episode, they basically end up right back where they started, if not more upset and angry than before. But I'm super impressed with the insane amount of layers to an episode like this, because you have the gang poking fun at their previous lethal weapons, number 5 and 6, and how those were removed from the library, as they said, for obvious offensive reasons in that world. But they showed in this episode as well that if you're trying to not be offensive for the wrong reasons, it still doesn't work out and is almost just as disastrous. And so I feel like they could be saying a lot of things with this episode that you could dig into, but I think one of those things is probably that context and meaning behind stuff is certainly important, because one of the reasons why Lethal Weapon 5 and 6 are so hilarious as episodes is because in such a genius way they show it so obviously how awful anybody is who actually thinks doing something like what they did is okay for the sake of creating content. But I also love the ways ways that they poked fun at other aspects of society as well, in particular reaching the conclusion that literally no human being can be cast as a villain because it's too much of a touchy subject. But I had a fun time with this episode for sure. Great to see them continuing on with their Lethal Weapon series. I don't know how serious they are about going on to Lethal Weapon 8 and the eventual rest of the 7 planned movies, but I would definitely love to see more of it in the future. Hopefully you all enjoyed watching along with me for this episode. Been a great time enjoying season 15 so far, and looking forward to enjoying the rest of it with you all here soon. And so until the next episodes, look forward to seeing you all later. Peace.